And traffic finally slowed down a bit. It doesn't seem to matter what, it doesn't seem to matter what day of the week it is. Traffic on this road, Cooper Point and Black Lake, but for at least 12 hours a day, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The absolute worst traffic spot in Olympia. Why? I have no idea. And it doesn't matter. Sunday through Sunday. What kind of sense does that make? Oh well. I would also really love to know what happened to this day as well. The wind is so cold. If it wasn't windy right now, it'd be great. And when I woke up this morning at 9, that sun was beating through my window. It was so bright and sunny. What happened? This sucks. Oh, it's so cold right now for a walk. Oh well. Boy, the wind's not really blowing over here, so sweet relief for the time being. The route that I basically found out of a loop that I could walk entails, it's a big loop basically covering Cooper Point and Black Lake Boulevard and Mall Road here. Capitol Mall Boulevard, whatever it is, I don't know what it is. But anyway, the loop is about 2 miles, just under 2 miles. So, hey, not bad. So, absolutely, that's good stuff. Walking. Batteries plus. I wonder why I never thought about going in there for a potential rechargeable battery for my NES portable. Moron. Boy, let me tell you what, that breeze is definitely still cold, but the sun is out. The sky is clearing up. Blue skies are upon us. Oh man, look at this. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Turning out to be the day I expected it to be. Except that sun is warm. I'm regretting the jacket. Man, it was an absolutely beautiful day today. I dig it. I'm watching Guys Grocery Games on Food Network right now. Finally giving it a shot because it's on, and it's not too bad of a show actually. I kind of dig it. So, look, I cleaned my table! Yay! Ta-da! Chris is going to come over. Well, I'm going to go pick her up here shortly, and then I'd imagine we're going to get some food. But, man, it's been a pretty slow-going day. It feels like a Monday, but it's only Sunday. I love that feeling in the world. Oh, greatest feeling in the world. At least I think it's Sunday. Tell me it's Sunday. Okay, good. It's Sunday. Whew! All right. So, what are we doing? I don't know. Waiting for 30 minutes, I guess. Been sitting here for the past hour and a half or so watching the 40th anniversary of Saturday Night Live, and it's actually made me laugh. I mean, I know in recent years a lot of people like to play down Saturday Night Live for not being as funny as it once was, and yeah, I mean, I can kind of see where they're coming from in that regard, but at the same time, 40 years is pretty impressive. Now, Monday Night Raw has had more episodes, but, you know, what other show has been on TV for as long? Seriously. So far from the first half of what I've seen, it's been really good, really funny, made me laugh. It's really good stuff. So if you haven't gotten the chance to see it, I'd recommend it. Alright, so I'm getting ready to go to bed and realized, yeah, something else I should recommend is actually Majora's Mask 3D. They've definitely changed elements of the game, so if you have the Nintendo 3DS, I highly recommend, or even a 2DS, obviously, I highly recommend getting the game. The Circle Pad Pro add-on for the DS as well seems to be something that you'd actually be able to use. Like, if you remember, they actually made an attachment for the DS before they made the new Nintendo DS, and it had the extra pad, but pretty much no game utilized it. But now, Majora's Mask 3D does. So if you happen to have one, I don't, but if you happen to have one, I recommend getting one. Just to give it a try anyway. I'm still holding out for a new 3DS XL with the hopes of getting a Zelda-themed one. We'll see. But it blows my mind that A Link Between Worlds DS was easier to get. I say that, like, I got mine for Christmas, obviously. But at the same time, I saw it available in stores. So, I mean, I didn't pounce on it because I was certain that I would get it for Christmas. pretty sure I asked for it. I don't remember the circumstances for sure. Either way, I got my A Link Between Worlds 3DS for Christmas. But I saw, the point I'm trying to make is I saw the A Link Between Worlds DS in stores, whether it be GameStop or Walmart or anything like that. It was easier to get. Why is that? Why has Majora's Mask got this grasp over the Zelda fandom? Like, the best underrated game. And it is. But I recommend it. It's fun. They've changed elements. There's more places where you can save. Like, you can now save. I'm sure it's going to be the same way. I've only beaten the first dungeon, but I'm sure it's the same way for all 4 dungeons, but you can save at the start of each dungeon. There are various additional save points throughout the land. You learn the Song of Soaring sooner. You don't have to do the Bomber's hide and seek twice to get the notebook. The notebook holds more information. There's all kinds of stuff. Even getting the room key from Anju at the Stockpot Inn, you now have to be a Goron. Before, it was just her mistaking the reservation because you and the Goron had the same name, you know. But now she actually specifically says there's a Goron who made a reservation who got the last one. So now you actually, you know, I haven't gotten to that point yet, but it's obvious that you actually have to have the Goron mask in order to get your room key. That's crazy. So they've definitely changed elements with the game. That in itself would lead me to recommend to try it if you never have. If you have the means, I would say play the N64 version first, just so that way you can, you know, find the differences. If not, then you're going to have probably a more pleasant play experience, but you'll be confused. Heck, the location of the bank is in a different spot. There was absolutely no reason for that, but I mean, cool. Usually, like, West Clocktown is like the business end of Clocktown, where you've got all the shops and the post office and the dojo and stuff like that. So it was only natural for the bank to be there as well. The lottery place as well. But they moved the bank over to South Clocktown on the opposite side of the clock tower and made more space back behind there. I don't get it. I mean, it looks cooler, but I don't see why that was necessary. Also, it automatically puts in whatever your like, if you want to deposit your rupees, it will automatically put in however many you have. So say you had like 120 rupees, it'll automatically be 120 instead of just zeros, and you got to manually enter the numbers. So just streamlining, make things more simpler. But yeah, no, I like it. I really enjoy it. Oh, the other thing I noticed as well, which has got me really curious now, is the first dungeon, after having collected all the fairies, I took them back to the fairy fountain, and instead of, I believe, in the N64 version, when you do the first dungeon to collect the fairies, you got the double spin attack, if I'm not mistaken. I might have to look that one up and put an annotation in the video. The second dungeon, you doubled your magic meter. The third dungeon, doubled your strength. You get the white outline around the hearts, like you did at the end of Ocarina of Time. And then the fourth dungeon, you get the Great Fairy Sword, which is an equipable sword, so you can use it even if you're jinxed. The first dungeon, after turning in the fairies, doubled my magic meter. So now I'm like, okay, what's going to happen later in the game? Did they change what you're going to get? I don't know. So, whatever. It's very interesting, though, so we'll see. I also actually received, I don't remember if this was how it went in the game either, but I scored 20 points on the bow and arrow range with the witch in the swamp, and I got a bottle for that. Is that normal? I don't remember that being in the N64 game either. But, cool. Whatever. I don't know if there's still, 6 bottles or not. I have no idea, but we'll see. So, anyway, I'm going to bed. Get Majora's Mask 3D. It's a different experience. So, Kent tomorrow. Well, I'm going to go Federal Way and work my way around there. Whatever. See you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning.